Good morning,
Good morning, good
Greg.
morning, good morning, love, love. How are you? Give me a
Happy
kiss.
Happy Easter, a
Happy
day
Easter,
late,
honey.
but it
That's
was a
right.
great Easter. The weather was great.
I,
The food was delicious. Thank you for the beautiful gift.
oh, you kidding me? My pleasure,
I
my
love when
pleasure.
the doorbell rings and something comes.
She's waiting for a guy to come ringing in
It
the
it
doorbell.
was nice. I said, "Oh, what's this?" And my neighbor was outside. She goes, "You have nice friends."
Or is that
This is
what she
what she
said?
said to me. You have nice friends because my doorbell rang twice
Right,
in like the same day.
right,
And I'm like, yeah, I really do. I said, I have nice family and friends.
right.
So, of course, how they get nosy over
Yeah, of
there.
course.
So,
I know that.
you know. But anyway, it was a nice Easter. And, you know, just the spring is
You just
here.
relaxed, or you
After
went out, or
dinner,
you
went
went
to
out and about.
dinner with Susan and her husband to a nice restaurant called
Okay.
Familiarity. And it was delicious. Had the best lasagna I've had in years.
That's what I was talking about. I was talking about that with Cliff. For some reason this year, everybody had ham. I mean, lasagna. I know it's like a given,
Yeah,
especially
but ham
being a
is a
tip.
big thing. Yeah.
Really?
At Easter, yeah, ham for breakfast for the Polish, like my girlfriend
Right,
Jerry. They
right.
have gołąbki, they
Yeah,
have
Guampi, yeah.
kibasi, they have borscht, they have babka. That's a big thing for
Yeah, but
Easter.
but even when I was asking all my Italian friends, everybody had
Did ham.
ham.
Maybe because it's a different year. It's the new normal. Italians had ham. Italians don't
Yeah,
usually have
yeah, but that's
ham.
what I'm saying. What?
Italians have eggplant parmesan, they have lasagna, meatballs, big salad,
Yeah,
and stuffed clams. Well, that's what our family usually does, but the family wasn't together this year, so it's still COVID crazy.
I know, I know, I
And
know,
I
I
got
know.
beautiful pictures of my nieces. They're adorable and nephews.
Right?
But, it is what it is. And soon this will be over, we hope, right?
I know. It has to be over.
Uh,
This
I
is driving
agree
me
with you.
crazy.
I
It's
agree with
driving
you.
me
How are your
crazy.
children? Did they
Everybody's good.
enjoy?
Yeah, the kids are great. My daughter has this. She's on this kick. It's like she's on a lazy kick.
Late. Well, that's
No,
the age.
but you
It's
know
the
what though?
age.
You know,
They sit under the blanket,
well,
right?
yeah, my two older kids never sat still. They were always outside running, blah, blah, blah. You always have to call. I felt like, my two older kids were like when we were kids. And you're in Brooklyn, your mother, yells out of the window, come and eat, or whatever it is. Or when you're in Queens, once the lights went on,
Yeah.
you
Get
know,
going.
yeah, you
Get your
got
ass
right. You
in
got to
gear.
get, yeah, that's
Right.
right, get home. But for some reason, it's like my daughter's she doesn't like anything. She doesn't want to do anything. The only thing she wants to do is the computer with the
Yeah.
roadblocks and things like that. And I look at her and I said, listen, I got to tell you, I said, if you think that you're going to stay home this summer
Right.
because she didn't want to go to camp, she didn't want to do this, yeah. So I said, well, here's what's going to happen. If you don't want to do anything, that's going to be fine. But this is what you're going to do at
I
home.
wouldn't want.
I said, here's what you're going to do at home. You're going to turn around, and when you wake up, first thing you do is you brush your teeth. And I said, you don't watch TV. I
Okay.
said, there's no computer, nothing at all, games. I said, all you're going to do is I'm going to have tons of books for you to read,
Right.
and you're going to write reports after you read a book. And then the only kind of fun you'll have is just drawing because he likes to draw. And I
Yeah.
said,
Art.
that's what you'll be doing.
What'd you say?
She turned around and looked at me like I had 8 heads.
Well, when my daughter was young, she was lazy too. I have to tell the truth. And she wouldn't get a job. And on her 16th birthday, I wouldn't let her come home until she had a job
Really?
because she did
Yeah.
not want to work. And she used to lay in bed, listen to music, hang out, and she was spoiled because she was an
Right.
only, you know.
See,
So you got to be tough with her. But again, an only or like she's your
right,
daughter,
right, right,
you're harder on boys,
right.
you tend to let them get away with more. But there's plenty of things that she could do. I could get her involved in so much,
Yeah, but
volunteer
you
work.
know what it is? It's like, look, kids,
They have to want it.
yeah, yeah. And it's like I turned around and I said, pick a sport. She didn't want to do any kind of sport.
Yeah.
You know what it is? She's talented and she could do anything. She could play softball, but you know what? She just doesn't want to.
Do
I
it?
don't feel like doing it. I mean, where do you get this? I don't feel like doing this.
That's surprising.
And
Yeah.
then,
Is she
she
13?
says to me,
She's not 10, right? Or
no,
12.
no, no, no. She's going on 11. And
11.
then
That's the age.
in a couple of months, and I turned a few months, and I turned around and I said, I don't get it. I said, why is it that you don't want to do anything? But meanwhile, I know it's some of her friends
Oh,
that don't want to do anything. So of course,
they're together.
right. So that's and they're talking to each other all the time. And if they don't want to do anything, you know you're not going to want to do anything.
Well, you're going to stick with your
Right.
friends.
So to me, I can't have a kid that
Sitting
has that much
around.
time just sitting around doing nothing. You know, I'm not going
give
to
her a
have it.
job.
I'm not going to have it. It doesn't matter with the job or not. She just does. Listen. When I ask her to do something,
She'll do it.
She just there's no questions. She'll do it right away, and I love that. You know, if their mom asks, well, that's going to be a fight. Those are fighting words. You know.
Well, Dad
And
did.
she made a comment. And she goes, "Yeah, I love this. When you talk to see, I know that when the kids do something, that's when they become your kids. Okay, they're your kids. And then when they're good, then it's my kids. You know, one of those kind of things. I mean, all parents.
Yeah,
do
well,
that.
you say
All
things
parents
like
do
you're
that.
your father's daughter.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Things
Yeah.
like that. I know. I do that too with my daughter sometimes.
you?
Yeah, please.
I
She would tick me off. I'd say, yeah, your father's daughter. You know,
Really?
yeah. And even now, as she's older, and there's certain things she's like OCD, like him, like
Right,
he was.
right.
In a good way, but it's just funny. And then you talk about the upcoming wedding. 3 weeks to the wedding,
Right.
we're talking about waiting for the bridezillas to appear.
Right.
Because
Right.
they'd be good. But I'm assuming any day now, the two bridezillas are going to appear.
Yeah, and that's what they say.
But so far, so good.
But everything's working out. Everything's
Yes. So far, so good. Smaller wedding. That's all.
That's it. That's
know.
it. Have the immediate.
That's it. Yeah. And, unfortunately, we have a lot of children in the family.
Right.
And that causes an issue because of getting together, the holiday, COVID, all that crap.
You know, it is kind of sad. It's like my son had his birthday, and some kids got annoyed because they weren't invited,
Right.
and he got his pretty close friends to,
Yeah.
and they were annoyed, and it's not like. I mean, I don't get involved with that stuff.
It's not
I don't get-
intentional.
it's not intentional, but then
Right.
they take it really personal.
But
and
it
they
is
get very upset.
sometimes you get a little
But
twisted.
on a wedding, you got to understand something. I had maybe about second time about 200 people second wedding, and I remember when I first came to my first wedding, about let's say 150 whatever. You invite one person, and it
triggers.
address no you address it addresses Mr. and Mrs. It doesn't say and family.
Right. They all come.
They all come. And it's not like as if look, I know a wedding is you're not supposed to make money on a wedding.
Well,
But at
it's
least
nice
tell me
if
now
you
you're supposed,
do.
it would be no. I mean, I made my second wedding. I made out, and it's not a very common thing that you make.
No,
more than what you
usually a
spend.
second wedding, you don't get
Yeah,
gifts at all.
right, yeah. So
I told my
so-
daughter that. I told her the other day, don't be expecting any big gifts. This is not your first rodeo.
Okay. I bet she was happy to hear that.
Oh, well, I talk turkey,
Yeah, Rosemary says, "Good morning, Rosemary." She goes, "Yeah, Greg, don't worry about this. This is part of growing up." I know this is the second time for me, and my two older kids. It was, like I said, they were constantly doing things. So for me, it's different. Where my son, he's in everything. He's in everything.
Yeah,
It's just
she's
my
a little
daughter-
bit better.
Yeah, she's just more.
She
You know
needs
what I
a
mean?
little more time
Yeah.
to get pushed.
So I mean, hopefully this too shall pass.
It will, and if
See,
she ever
you know?
needs anybody to
Yeah,
take
yeah.
her anywhere or get her
Yeah.
involved,
Yeah, no.
that
she's-
I
yeah,
do in
yeah.
5 minutes. I get people
No,
involved.
but you'll have her working.
Yes.
That's what she does. You're not.
But I'll
you
pay
think
her.
if she's not, it's not even about the money.
I know,
Care less
she don't
about
wanna
money.
work,
She doesn't
right.
want to work.
Yeah.
You gave her a job, whatever it was, here, sitting collecting money. That's okay.
Yes.
Because she was sitting collecting money.
Yeah, right.
But you tell her, hey, I need you to mop and
Oh,
you're out
anything
of your
like
mind.
that. Yeah.
Oh,
No, I know. My
my
daughter
left
was like
toe nail chipped and it hurts, and I can't.
Well,
so it's one of
I
those
just
things.
want to tell you, it is going to get a little worse. Just so you know.
Well, you know what it is? It doesn't get worse. See, we always had chores growing up.
Yeah. Well,
know,
my
and-
daughter
and-
had none
and-
either. I did that to her. I
Oh,
made
so
her.
you caused the monster.
I caused her. But now she's terrific. But when she was
Yeah.
younger, I didn't make her do anything.
You see, but that's you know what it is. It's like, for me, I had the kids doing dishes. You wash, you dry, and it wasn't a problem. But the mom does it. So you know what? You're ruining it.
That's true.
You know,
I
not
did it.
giving
So
them any kind of responsibilities.
I
to
did
do.
it. I did the same thing. So I can't put anyone down.
So it's all your fault.
well, now look what
No,
she
no, no,
turned
no, no,
into.
no.
She's
She's great,
beautiful.
but that's not your fault.
Right.
That's not your fault.
No, she just
No,
grew up.
I know, I
they
know.
grew up. But I'll remember her 16th birthday forever because I put her in the car, and she wasn't allowed to get out until she had a job. So I would drive her
Right.
all these different places, and she finally got one at Blockbuster Video, which was a nightmare, that job,
Why?
because they go out after the shop. They're open till 12. They go out at night.
Oh, hanging out, you mean?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay,
she went
okay.
to every diner on Long Island, and credit carded and paid the bill for everyone for a year
Did she really?
because she's a good egg.
Yeah.
So
No, but
that
that's
was
a good egg. But that's a good egg.
that was
Well, I was
the
the same way.
worst,
I was the
you
same
know.
way. I remember. I know you have to remember this. Great Eastern.
Oh yeah, Great
All right.
Eastern
Did it?
Mills.
Did right? Did well? No. Great Eastern was this. It was TSS. Well, it was Great
Yeah,
Eastern, right?
it was called Great Eastern Mills.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah,
even know
that
that.
was the third name. Yeah, Great Eastern Mills.
Oh, okay.
That was the store. Yes.
So, and I remember what did I do? There's this girl I really liked a lot, and I lied about my age to get the job working at a security company.
Oh,
So I was working for this company, and I remember I was 17, and the company, security company, they had a car, and I remember going to the office for whatever reason was, and the guy couldn't show. I mean, he couldn't make it today. So she said, she goes, "Can you drive the patrol car?" And I said, "Sure, no
why
problem."
not?
Now
Yeah.
I knew how to
You
drive,
didn't have a
but
license.
I had no license. She
Oh.
didn't ask me for my license, and I got to
That's
tell you,
funny.
so the girl was working inside in the women's department, and I used to love this girl. She was just so sweet, so nice, so pretty, and I remember asking her out. I said, "Would you go out with me, whatever?" And I rented a limo. You name it, I did everything.
Well, that was a
I took
lot
my
back
whole
then.
yeah, and I took my whole entire paycheck, and I had everything planned. All of a sudden, I pull up to her house. I
Whoa.
pull up to her house, and she wasn't home.
Well, that was a
Yeah,
bummer.
yeah,
That
she
was a
wasn't home.
bummer.
I
At
was
your
so
age,
upset. Yeah, I was
you
so
were
upset.
young.
Yeah, I was so
Wow.
upset. And I remember, then I just told the driver just go to my old neighborhood, and then all my friends got in, and everybody was hanging out, and so I mean we had fun. We had
Well,
fun
of
in the
course.
limo.
Well, these things are good memories when you
Yeah.
think back of the old days. I
Yeah,
think back.
I wish her the worst though. Don't get me
Oh,
wrong.
I'm sure you did.
You know.
So I guess she didn't. She never got in the
No,
car.
and then
so
when she
you
saw me, no, and she saw me like the next week, and she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot." Like.
She didn't get in
I
the
was like,
car that you rented, and
she didn't
couldn't
even. She
get
wasn't
to
home.
see.
She wasn't
You wouldn't
even
be able
home.
to see if she unlocked the door for you. That
No,
she was
no,
a good
yeah, right. Oh,
lady.
yeah, no. Well, in a limo, no,
You
not
don't
in a
do
limo.
that,
Yeah, you
right,
don't do that.
yeah.
You have the driver doing that.
That's true.
You know.
That's very true.
So, I mean, that was a killer for me.
Yeah, well,
That
I
was a
get
killer.
that.
I mean, some of those memories.
Yeah, well, back then I was a fart, so I used
I
to.
still don't believe
I
that.
was. I'm
I don't
telling you.
believe that.
I didn't have the prom dates, so I used to have to get somebody's brother to
Right.
take me to the prom, or somebody's
Really?
cousin, or something like that. That was different, though. I'm older than you, so it was
No,
different
but
back
it didn't
then.
matter. I mean, there was a lot of friends or a lot of brothers took their sister
Yeah,
because
exactly.
the parents didn't want another guy,
Right.
taking
But
advantage or whatever.
those are the good old memories we have of people, and even with the pandemic, the best thing you could do every day is focus on the good memories
Yeah.
and move on as much as you can, and be there for the family that surrounds the sadness. And that's a good plan
Yeah,
for
your
this year.
grandkids are great.
Oh, my grandkids.
Yeah, great.
Oh, I got to send you the picture they made for Easter. It's hysterical.
Oh, really?
Hysterical.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah,
good,
it's
good,
really
good.
cute. So we had a nice visit over the phone, and 3 weeks is pretty close, so I'm pretty
You
excited.
know what's the day?
It's April 30th, the
Okay.
wedding,
All right.
Friday. It's Friday night. And the next day they're having an outdoor party.
Okay.
We're going to love it with
Okay.
trucks, food trucks,
Oh, really?
and beer and all that. And
I
yeah.
see that I like.
Yeah, so
I
it's
like
going to be nice.
So I can wear shorts?
You could, yeah, not to the wedding, but to the party. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah.
Jen, wait till you see my outfit.
Yeah, and then I need to buy all that spray for my legs because I'll get bit up outside the second day. I
okay,
get bad
okay.
bites.
Oh.
But yeah, we're excited. We really are. They're very excited. They really are. Finally, they were supposed to get married 3 times, so
Right.
this is it. They're
This is
doing it.
Definitely. this is it.
Pandemic held them up.
Yeah,
So-
so anyway, today is
April 5th.
You see, I don't know, April 5th, Gold Star Spouses Day. I don't know, maybe
You're supposed
give
to
your
do
spouse,
a
give her a
gold
gold star. Yeah.
a gold piece of jewelry would be nice. See, if I was
All right, yeah,
married,
okay, no.
I would like a piece of jewelry,
you,
gold.
You like a lot.
I know.
Okay, you like a lot.
This is very true.
Okay, please. Anyway,
You
and then
know.
National Deep Dish Pizza.
That's good.
That's great.
Chicago
I had
style,
that,
right?
I had that. Yeah, I had one by accident. It was by accident, really. I went to a Pizza Hut. I don't really many of those like those whatever franchise places. It's not that I just don't. It's just I just never have. And
I don't like
never have the
pizza.
time. And I asked for pizza, and evidently the woman didn't hear me, and she gave me the pie, and I went home, and it was like this thick, and I said, "What kind of
Yeah,
pizza
that's
is that?"
the deep dish.
But I got to tell you something. It
Was it
wasn't
good?
bad. It wasn't
From,
bad.
from Pizza Hut?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. But I mean, it was like 10 years ago.
All right.
But it wasn't bad.
Well, actually, a lot of people go to Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
When
Well,
you're
it's even like
Italian, you
it's
don't
even,
go to
yeah,
Pizza Hut,
yeah.
but a lot of people
But
do.
but the kids love it more than anything else, and
Yeah.
and also the Domino's.
And they have a
You know.
chocolate chip cookie now at Pizza Hut that's heated.
Oh,
So
really?
when you can order the
See,
cookie.
now that just because you told me that, I'll
Yeah,
go. I'll
yeah.
go
They
for
have
that.
a hot chocolate chip cookie that comes out
Yeah,
of the oven.
the National Go for Broke Day.
Well, I
don't
guess
know
you
about
go
that.
shopping for the day. Use the credit card.
Go for broke. See why you're not married again. Okay.
This is true.
National Caramel Day.
Well,
All
I
right.
know what I'm doing for National
Yeah.
Caramel Day. I'm taking those fruits that you sent
Right,
me,
right, right.
and I have a thing of caramel, and I'm inviting a friend over, and we're going to have the fruit with caramel.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. Maybe
Here we
tomorrow.
go.
I
Here
didn't
we
even
go.
open it yet. I saved
you
it
didn't
for
really?
that.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
I saved it for
Good,
tomorrow.
National Read a Map Day.
That I
Now,
don't do.
I got to tell you, I remember it was the Atlas maps when we were going cross country. I don't know if anybody really remembers that. Of course, we didn't have the GPS. And I remember one day telling my father, I'm sitting in the car, and I said, "You know what, Dad? The car's going to one day tell you how to get to point A to point B." He goes, I'll be long gone by
Yeah,
that,
you're
whatever
right.
it is. And you know what? I mean, he did get to see that because it just started coming out with the Tom Times. Those were the big ones you put on the dashboard. And we would always have the map. And he's got to fold it this, blah, blah, blah. And he would argue with my mom. Don't you know where you are? Don't you know where just follow this line and blah, blah, blah. But my mother, she goes, this is not for me.
Yeah.
But,
well,
and then,
what else is
yeah,
there?
that's it.
That's
That's
it.
That's it.
That's a lot of days, though. Today's pretty
Yeah,
popular.
but yeah.
Pretty popular. A lot of things
Yeah.
you can
So,
do if you
but
want.
this weekend I had a great time.
I saw you had a lot of
yeah,
cars here.
Yeah, I got to tell you, VHS guys, I got to give you a big shout out. Big Mikey was tearing up the microphone. He plays with a few different bands, Bon Journey and a couple other bands. And the band they play great. It's a new band, and once they get out there,
They get crazy.
no, meaning because they're new and nobody
Oh,
really
nobody
knows them.
knows them.
And they're gonna be. I got to tell you, their music, it's great. The singer, she's phenomenal.
I saw it
And,
on
you saw that thing
on
on
your
page?
Facebook.
Yeah.
It's great.
And then Sidney Graham says National Go for Broke Day. Boy, Sidney, I see that's the part that you chime in on.
Does he like?
Thanks,
does
Sydney.
he want to go for broke?
No,
I'll
no,
beat him.
she turns right. No, she no female.
Oh,
Yeah.
tell her I'll
But,
shop with her if
yes.
she wants.
Yeah, I don't think her husband, boyfriend would like that.
No, okay.
And I want to thank Undercover Glory. She's feeling better. She was under the weather for a while, and she had a really funky masquerade kind of.
I saw it.
You saw that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
mhm.
Because we were supposed to have a masquerade, like a little masquerade
Party?
event. Yeah.
Oh.
So she couldn't make, and then she wore it, and so I
Oh.
definitely got to give her a big,
Well,
big
I
shout
saw
out for
a
that.
lot of people were watching, and it looked like you had a nice
Yeah.
crowd.
No, it was a great crowd. It was a
Yeah,
great
it
crowd.
really did.
And I have to thank everybody, Andrew and Scott, and Ruth and Scott. If I forget your girlfriend's name, Allison, or something. Allison. He's an attorney. This guy Scott, and he's the funniest. I don't know who's funny, him or Andrew. And they said some jokes, but I can't repeat them on air.
Oh.
But they were the two that really pissed me off when I first met them because he wouldn't wear the mask. I mean, they would wear the mask, but once you start drinking, it's kind of hard. Then all of a sudden he takes his mask down.
Yeah.
He stands up, and I said, "Put your mask back on." And I said, "You know what? If I get a fine, and this is in the beginning,
You're paying.
I said, you're paying that $5,000 fine." He goes, "You know what, buddy? If I get the fine, I guarantee you, I'll take care of it. But you know what? I'll represent you in court, and I'll have the court give you $5,000 like that." Yeah.
Really?
And that's the way and you know what? I got to tell you something. We were friends ever since.
He
I
probably
and
would.
And he is. He's an attorney. He's a phenomenal attorney. Phenomenal.
Really? Oh,
He's
that's
just
good to
really.
know.
He really is. He's an amazing guy.
Really
So,
good.
guys, thank you so much, and I thank a lot of everybody that comes over to G's that supports the
Yeah, they're
supports the
friendly
club.
people. I tell you, you
And
got a nice
I gotta
crowd.
give a special shout out for Phil Verso, Cherry Production. He's really been working his behind off. So I gotta give you a big shout out. Thanks for everything that you do. See, Phil stopped really helping.
Other people?
No. Phil always helped the world.
Yeah.
Phil always used to do so much for me here. but now he's a big shot. Everybody's like, Phil, Phil, Phil. People
Oh.
are saying Phil's my partner now. All of a sudden, I got a partner, and I said, and I'm, you know what? If you say that to anybody that's going to be a partner, I would take Phil as my partner. So big shout out for you
Really?
there,
You
Phil.
wouldn't have me as a partner?
No, hell no. What are you crazy?
I know that.
No, I love you. I
Right.
love you.
No, I
But I
know.
imagine you. Oh, no, I don't like this. I like this. I don't want. Oh
Yeah,
no,
no.
no. Just one of me is enough.
That's right.
You
But
know.
we're partners on the show.
Yes.
That's all
Yeah.
that
Yeah. Well,
matters.
that's different. That's yeah.
That's a separate thing. I always
Yeah.
tell everybody, the club is not my territory. I just visit.
That's it, right? yeah.
But I like to visit because it's nice. It's nice. I met some great people here.
Yeah.
I
Just
really did.
just real quick, just a few people. Jenny A, Jenny C, Saba, Rosemary, how you doing? Eliza, new president for Malvern,
Oh,
Kiwanis. I'm very, very proud of her.
Eliza.
Stacy, good morning, hon. How you doing? Therese, Gina, good morning, good morning, good morning. Say hi to the hubby Vinny for me. Susan, I hope you got your basket thing because you didn't let me know. Nashir, Egat, I hope I said it right. Good morning, sweetie. Sydney, of course, Sydney's watching. I love that, Sydney. And Carrie Ann, good morning, good morning. Denise, she's up bright and early. No, but Denise is always up early.
Yeah, she is an
And
early bird.
Stephen and Mickey, good morning, Mickey. How are you? Happy Easter. Everyone, anyway. Gabrielle, good morning, good morning. Carrie Ann, wait a second. This is great. I just have to try and read as I'm sipping. Pastor won't like it. Oh, she goes, no, my pastor won't like Sid, she goes, spending money, she won't like that.
Oh,
Yeah. And Philip goes, hi. He goes, go for broke. He goes, I'm already there.
well, it's true. Once you're
Good
broke,
morning,
you're
Eddie.
always broke.
Good morning, Eddie says. How you doing, buddy? Hope all is well. And, oh, Gina, so I'm going to see you Saturday. That's right. I'm going to see you Saturday. Saturday, what do we have? I even forgot. What do we have this Saturday? What do we have this Saturday?
That I don't know.
Oh, that's right, the LIR. That's right. That's right.
Gina.
And then Jennifer just came Jennifer came
she
aboard.
missed it.
Good morning, hon. Good morning, love.
I was talking about you, Jen.
Don't worry, she could just watch it. You don't want to hear what she said. I'm only teasing. So, good morning, good morning, good morning. So anyway,
So I was looking at a lot of newspaper ads
Right.
today, this weekend, and all kinds of
stuff going on.
stuff going on out there with the superstars, and it's pretty interesting.
Now, look
that-
at this. Look at this.
Look at
Pretty
that
in
car.
pink. That's a Bentley Sport.
Yeah.
All pink. Pink rims.
Now
Now, who is that?
That's a
Who is
statement.
that? Who's the?
That's a statement.
You know, while.
Paris Hilton,
Oh,
of course.
of course. There we go. Oh, okay.
That is a statement, and it says
You have
that's
to
hot.
see this, boy. Oh
It's a
man,
beautiful car.
it is. I got to tell you, I was. They were talking about therapy, marriage, or counseling, whatever it is. A therapist was talking to a couple, and sometimes people feel like the therapist makes things worse.
Hmm. Because she
Now-
brings things out, maybe that
Right,
need to be
right.
brought
And then
out.
and then the wife or the husband, if God forbid he or she agrees, then they're saying they're taking sides, and so it could cause more of a problem.
That's very
you know,
true, actually.
And the only thing I don't like about therapy, I mean, therapy, I think it's great to, if it helps you. To me, the only reason why I don't like therapy is it just rehashes things for me. Like when things happen in the past, I don't really want to talk about it. Where
Right.
most people, they feel it, you get it off your chest.
It depends
me,
on the person.
Yeah, to me, all it just does is it makes me relive,
Yeah.
and I start thinking, then I start getting myself all upset and worked
Yeah, it
up.
depends on the person. Some
Yeah.
people need it.
Right,
some
that's what I
people
mean. Some
don't.
people need to vent, and it's a very, very hard
And
thing
a
for
lot of
me.
times, men don't like therapy.
Yeah,
They really don't because they're
Yeah.
not talkers about
Right,
inward
right, right.
stuff. So
Yeah,
it
and-
could be hard on
and-
a marriage
the-
or a
right.
couple.
The only thing that gets me is I can't see a priest. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no.
How are you telling me about marriage if you were never married?
Not only that, if you have to talk about your sex life,
No, but
In
to
front of
them
the
they love
priest.
that. But to them they're like that.
the priest like you talking about their sex
You know,
life. Give me
they
a
don't
break.
have sex. What do you expect? Come on, think about
Well,
it.
maybe they do.
Well, not the right way. Some of them with the whatever, but
Well, who knows what they
Yeah,
do? Hey,
yeah, I really-
nowadays, priests,
no, please.
priests are married nowadays.
Yeah. Well, no, not Catholic priests.
Yeah, but you know what's funny?
Deacons.
Someone
Deacons
told
to
me.
be.
Oh, this week I was out one night having a drink.
Mm.
Did you know that the Amish,
Amish, right.
and the Hasidic,
Right, right.
community, that they only are allowed to have sex with a sheet with a
Well,
hole.
you
Is
know,
that
no,
true?
well, no, yeah. Well, you know what it is? No,
I've
the
heard of it.
olden days, what they said was when they would sleep. I mean, they probably still do to an extent, but they would do that to show the virginity of the woman. No, it's not like every time they have sex, to get a sheet, put a hole in it, cover it. You're going to suffocate the damn woman
I
or
never
whatever.
heard
No,
of
no, no,
that.
no, no,
I
no,
must
no.
have a
And what
quiet
happens is,
life.
and to show virginity, if she bled, then you show proof that she is a virgin.
See, I knew
Well, that's
you
what
would
it
know.
was.
I
Yeah.
knew you would know the answer to that. I swear to God, you know the answers to all this stuff that I'm only learning in my 50s and
Yeah.
60s.
So, and that's what that is. It's,
Okay.
so, but
Well, that's funny.
yeah, I don't know. So for me, it's to go to counseling. I mean, if it works for you,
Great.
yeah. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't. But
Yeah, and sometimes you go to a counselor alone without your
yeah,
mate, and
right.
sometimes you have an affair with the counselor because that's what
See,
happens.
we're talking about helping a marriage.
But it happens.
Oh
I talk to a
God.
lot of people. People talk to me a lot, and that happens a lot.
So you have sex when people come with
No,
them, right?
no, but they tell me like they falling in love with their counselor,
Right.
and
So
then
you had somebody fall in love with you?
not me, but
Yeah,
I'm just
sure.
saying
Look,
I
look,
know
like,
these stories.
yeah, okay.
So you know my saying,
Okay.
"What's old is new."
Right.
Now here's a very exclusive magazine. It's called OK. This shampoo is for people that want to grow their hair. It's called Mane and Tail. The bottle is old fashioned. It's been around for over 55 years, and this is what they put on the horses: Mane and Tail shampoo. I'm serious. Go
No,
to
they
Belmont. Yes, they
don't.
do. They wash the horses with that.
And that's the stuff they want you to put in your hair.
Yes. And
Natural
it's
and
still
curly
it's called
girls,
biotin
best friend.
infused. And it's
Okay, but
supposed to grow your hair.
but wait a second. It's the biotin is what's doing it, not
Yes,
the main,
but
not
the
whatever
mane
it
and
is.
tail brand is what they use on horses. I know that because I have a friend that's a Belmont, works at Belmont. And it's unbelievable. What's old is new.
Right.
Anyone that wants to sell anything today, go back to 50 years ago and 40 years ago and look in the magazine you have. That's what sells the old fashioned ways. That's my idea. What do you think?
All right.
He agreed. I can't believe it.
All right. Whatever.
But that's my idea.
Yeah, they were talking about Sharon Stone. Now I love Sharon Stone.
Oh, yeah.
She's a classy lady, and she had an affair with JFK.
That's kind of neat.
Well, listen, JFK, that dude was. I got to tell you, if there's anybody
To have an affair
that I
with?
like,
Hey.
not J. I don't want to have it with
No, but
JFK.
I-
I'm talking about Sharon Stone.
No, but I wouldn't
Oh.
mind with JFK years ago.
I love that one, boy. Okay.
Sharon Stone is one hot number.
She's. Oh my God.
So you would like Sharon Stone?
Oh, in a minute.
Yeah,
In a minute.
Yeah.
Sharon Stone, yeah, she's
she's been in a lot of
Yeah.
movies with some really sexy
yeah,
men.
yeah. She what was the other one that Sylvester Stallone was married to the Russian I forgot the woman's name. The short hair. She
Yeah,
played like
I
Rocky
know
III,
who you
whatever.
mean.
She's beautiful, beautiful. And then all of a sudden, I don't know if it was a few years back, I see her on a Flavor Flav show, and that was one of Flavor Flav's girls,
Hmm.
and she didn't. Of course, she didn't look anything like,
This is true.
she was.
true.
Oh, a nightmare from. Oh,
Look at this guy. They're taking very handsome men.
it's Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx, and they're putting him on colon cancer commercials.
So you
Because they
listen.
want
Yeah, well,
peop-
'cause they want the attention. They want you. They want.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
want people to really
Yeah.
take notice of taking care of yourself.
Bridget
which-
Nielsen, thank you, I appreciate it. Bridget Nielsen, that was the one.
So now, what about?
Okay.
There
oh,
she goes.
yeah, just talking about Diana Ross. There was a story I was just telling a few friends. Everybody always thinks I look like somebody.
You do.
So years back, I was at I was at a Broadway show, and one thing I have to tell you, if anybody goes to any, and I love Broadway shows,
Me too.
but when you go to the orchestra, for me, as I learned, it's only because you want to be seen. I didn't know that. But every time I got it, because I figured it's like
You
the
want to
best
be
seats.
seen, or you
No,
want
no,
to
no,
see
no.
somebody?
No. It's not that. Yeah, it's not even to see somebody. But anytime you would go to a Broadway show, and they always have the big celebrities there because everyone's looking down.
Yes.
But I always thought it was. I mean, no, people do still want to go there because they want to be up close. But to me, I don't want to sit like this trying to look at the stage, and you're looking up.
Yeah, it's nice
So
to be
me,
in the
right.
mezzanine.
So I like to be. I like to be on the first row, the mezzanine,
Yeah.
right there, so
Best
you can
seat.
see everything. It's the best seat in the house. And I was in the orchestra, and I'm sitting there, and I was a couple of friends, and I look to my right. I get up, I use the men's room, and I come back down. I sit down, and we're all talking, we're laughing, and then towards the end, I get up, everyone gets up, and they clap, blah, lights go on, and this woman turns around, these two young ladies said to me, "Can I have your autograph?" Now, I said, "Sure." So I just turned around and I just signed a paper, right? They didn't ask me who I was,
But they wanted your
but they
autograph.
wanted my autograph, so I gave the autograph, and then Diana Ross's daughter, which is Tracy Ellis Ross,
Yes, that's her.
she was there. Now, I didn't know that was her daughter, but Diana Ross, yeah, she was there. The daughter was there and two other friends. And Ellis, Tracy Ellis turns around and says to me, "Can I have your autograph?"
Oh,
So I said, "Oh, sure, sure, sure." So I just signed it and I give it to her. But not realizing that was, and I didn't even remember that was Diana Ross at the time. I just remember the hair was really, she had the big hair. And I felt really bad because I said one of these days I want to see Tracy and tell her, "Do you still have the autograph of me?"
you should.
Yeah.
Well, she used to have a cooking
She
show.
said, "Yeah, yeah." She's a sweetheart. She's very, very
a
sweet.
very, very
She's
nice
a very, very
lady.
sweet lady. Yeah. I got to tell you, so many actors. Listen, I'm sorry, The Rock, Wayne Johnson. I'm sorry. I've signed a lot of autographs.
But that was
Um,
fun, wasn't
and
it?
yeah, it was. I think it was the
Gotta
best
be
thing.
fun. Are you
No,
kidding?
but it's not fun when you really think about it.
That you
For
were.
the person that has the fake autograph,
Well, maybe by
because
the time that person realizes you will be famous and it will be a real thing.
I was like
He's
19.
famous now.
I was no. I was 19 years old with him.
Right.
And I was sitting in, they always upgraded you. Coming from Hawaii, they always upgraded you to first class when I was in the military. And I just remember sitting there. And they had the phones and the headrests back then.
Oh, that's
So
nice. Yeah.
I remember I had a little kid sitting next to me, and I think the kid was being dropped off to the mother or something like that. So they sat up close. And there was a woman standing there, and she had a piece of paper like this. And she held it, and she had a pen. So I was looking at her.
She was
and then
waiting
she
for
just
your
goes like this. She
signature.
goes, no, she goes like this. And the next minute, all of a sudden, I hang up the phone, and she says to me, she goes, "Sir, can I have your autograph?"
Oh.
And she turns around, and I said, it's for my son. And I said, "Ma'am, do you know who I am?" And she says to me, "Yeah." She goes, "You're The Rock." So I turned around,
Hey.
I said, "All right, what's your son's name?" And I said, "Yeah, I did."
Hey, the
God
rock.
forgive me.
The rock
But yeah.
can mean a lot of things.
Yeah. See? Here we go.
I
again.
used to have a friend, and I used to call him the
Okay.
Rock. He watches the show a lot.
Yeah.
He moved to
I
Florida.
wonder why you call him The Rock, though. They were calling me the actor, Wayne Johnson.
But
not,
that can mean a lot of things. Being called.
well,
the
she
Rock.
didn't know me.
Well, it doesn't matter. She might have envisionments.
Okay. Oh, God. All right, let's go to the next subject.
So let's talk about Sharon Osbourne. Here, I'm reading them.
Mm.
Was she really thrown off the View? Because she said some things that were not
Yeah.
right,
Yeah, they were saying that.
controversial remarks, and
And now you got to be careful for everything you say anyway.
can't say
which
a
I hate
damn
that.
thing.
I hate that.
that's
You
ridiculous.
you can't.
It really
and
is.
something with Ellen DeGeneres, something also she's being criticized.
Yes.
because there's something
Oh,
with the-
because the show, they were mean on the show, the people behind the scenes, and some of the people came forward, and now she's changing it. But
she was
supposedly Ellen,
mean?
not Ellen, but her producers and stuff.
Oh,
Supposedly Ellen didn't know. That's kind of hard not to know.
yeah.
If your staff are bitches, you know it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, if you have one bitch on a
Then
staff,
that means you might have a couple of more bitches.
exactly. It's just like
So
bugs.
it's like a spread, bitch to
They
bitches.
grow, okay? And that's why we don't allow bitches on the
That's it.
Breakfast Club,
That's right.
the show,
Or to
you
work here.
don't.
That's right. You know I don't.
No, he's only nice. And now there's a whole article about Britney Spears, about
She
her
was-
dad trying to tell her what to do.
Yeah, well,
and-
he was always trying to take over her money. And well,
Unbelievable.
because doesn't he have power
control,
of attorney to
right?
yeah.
Control of her.
And how old is she now, roughly? I mean, she's
That
got to
I-
be in the
I don't
late
even know.
30s or something, or maybe I don't know. But you know what? You turn around and
She
your
looks like
father-
she's a
your father-
brat, though. She could
Yeah,
be
yeah,
a brat
you could see that.
because she had it all. Can't be a brat. You can't have it all and not be nice.
You know, I didn't even know Eddie Murphy. He's got 10 kids.
I did not know that.
Man,
No
that
way.
man was busy.
I did not know that.
Wow, and they're all beautiful.
And now the new thing for this spring, you know what the newest? It's denim. Denim is back big.
Oh, is it?
Denim, baggies, straights, jumpsuits, jackets, everything denim. Look at that. And
So
different
you're
colors.
gonna wear denim?
I don't wear denim. I'm not a denim girl. Do you ever
Really?
see me in denim?
No, I'm just saying. So
Nah, I don't.
come
But
on,
it's
get in with the
big.
trend. Get in with the trend.
I don't know if I want. No, it's too sloppy looking. Men look good in denim. women look good in denim too, but I
Yeah,
don't think.
I think women look very very good in denim.
Yeah, no, they do, but it's not my style. It's really not. You know,
It's not your style.
no denim, no,
Never was.
no, nah. I'm more, scarves.
All right, lingerie,
Well, I
cleavage.
don't.
Look, there you go again. See,
Nah, little cleavage today, but it has this thing that it doesn't show. And I'm
pull it
more,
up.
what's the word?
There you go.
Stylish, I
There you
guess.
go.
Stylish.
Here, fix it.
So come on, stop. It's
There
not
we
that
go.
bad today.
It's
I like
cold
the
in here.
red. Well, it is cold. You got to start putting the heat up more.
No,
It's
it's
very
not.
cold. It's got to be warmed up.
That's what you have Mr. P for.
Yeah, I know. He's so private. I'm not allowed to say
Is
his
it?
name.
I didn't say that.
No, I
just
know.
said Mr. P.
Is good. I like that.
I like that.
So what about your new do? It looks very nice.
No,
Whatever
you know
you're
what it
doing,
is.
it
No,
looks
I
very
just ended
different.
up. You know what? My do changes. I just hate my hair.
Well, I like it. Whatever you're
I'm
doing,
gonna shave. No.
shave. No, don't you go bald. No way. Mm-mm.
I think it's something
change.
different.
Some guys carry off the baldness good, but I think that you look great. Oh, well, you always look good.
Hold on. Anthony goes. Men's skirts are now on fashion.
Really?
Anthony, what magazine are you watching, buddy?
That's funny. So they're bringing
Really?
back a lot of movies
Right.
from the
What,
90s.
remakes, or
Yeah,
they're
like
just-
my favorite movie is Thelma and Louise, believe it or not.
Right.
Because it's about two very good girlfriends
They kill each other.
that in the end they
Right.
die together.
So that would be
Me
you
and Jerry.
you and Jerry.
Yeah. And someday, I said to her,
That's what you
it's
guys
gonna
gonna
be
do?
maybe, who
Okay,
knows? But
maybe.
it's not going to be till
Who
we
the hell says some
No,
shit like that?
because
That's
when you're
amazing.
that close to a woman friend,
You wanna
as
die
a
together.
friend, you want to do everything together.
No, listen. I love look. If there's anything that I want to die, if sure like my favorite movie is The Notebook. I don't tell many people that, but that's not
I
a big deal.
love
The
that movie.
Notebook.
I've seen it
and
70
you know
times.
what? And you know what? To sit there
And watch
and
it.
yeah, and you watch it and you see somebody that just consistently keeps coming back, trying to, remind you and whatever, and then all of a sudden you both pass. Yeah, that is like really.
That's a great movie, and to have a love like that,
Yeah,
like they had together,
yeah.
it's amazing. I believe that probably half the people in the world have that, maybe half.
What are you
A
talking
love
about?
like they had in the Notebook.
No.
No.
No,
Well,
you see, you know what? You think about it. Now it's horrible because, and it's sad. I was talking to a few friends. When we were kids, you didn't care if you rode out on a bus or a bicycle, and you loved the person. You loved the person. It's like you could care less as long as I came to your house or you came to my house.
yeah, just
It
be
was
with
like-
each other.
Yeah, and now it's like.
Where
now
you
it's
taking
like,
me? What are
yeah,
you buying
what
me?
kinda- I have a friend. I'm not going to mention who. This guy is a phenomenal guy, and he has a girlfriend. Now wait, he's going through a divorce. He has an ex. He has a couple of kids, and he's going through a divorce now from the second, and doesn't live with the girl or anything like that, and has a girlfriend. Okay, the guy works, retired, 2 jobs, works his behind off, and she spends, and she won't go in her pocket.
Well, she's not married to him.
No.
Yeah, well.
No. Wait a second.
That's not right, though. I
No,
agree.
Okay,
Has to be
because
half and half.
wait a second. He's paying the bills for the kids. He's paying the bills even for the existing wife till they get divorced, whatever, and he's paying her bills. That's not right.
No.
And I always say that women's private thing has taken down empires.
Yeah. No.
Well, women have taken down empires, and I turn around and I look at him and I said, it doesn't spit diamonds. It's not a diamond factory.
Yeah.
And you're going to tell me that she doesn't contribute at all?
Well, that's not
You
right.
know what I mean?
No, you have to have a give and take. Definitely.
Do you believe in that?
I do.
Do
But
you
I
go
do
Dutch?
like.
Wait, do you go Dutch?
No.
You
I
don't go
used
Dutch.
to.
Really?
Depends on the person. Now I don't
No,
have
listen.
to go Dutch.
No, listen. No. Everyone likes to. No,
But I like
I
to
always feel like
treat-
I
I
want to
like
be. I want to be. Don't get me wrong. I like to court the person.
Yeah, it's
hold
very
the door
nice
open.
when you court a
hold the
person.
door open. Put the napkin. Whatever. And I teach my kids that. And but some women just want everything and not want to
That's not
contribute.
right. No, I'm not
anything.
like that. Mm-mm. You know that. You
No,
know
no,
me
I know
pretty
you're
well.
not. I know
Yeah,
you're not.
but I could see how you could become that way. Because if somebody doesn't really give a shit, and says, I want to just adore you and adorn you with everything, well, what the hell?
No, I didn't say
Yeah.
not to spoil you. I mean,
No, I know.
I always say when you don't ask, you'll receive. But if you want to
Exactly.
see, my mother used to say to me
To
all the
give
time.
is
She
to
goes,
get.
my mother got really mad at me one day, and I said, "Mom, I give you everything." And my mother turns around, she says to me, "I didn't ask for anything." Now listen to this. She goes,
That's not nice.
"No, listen to me."
Yeah.
She goes, I don't ask for anything." And I said, "Mom, of course not. Of course not. All you do is you say, Greg, look at this. This is really beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, you know I'm going to buy it for you."
You know,
So,
I get it.
but you're right, Mom. You never asked for it.
Right.
Then
My
don't ever tell
mother,
me you like anything.
you know what my mother used to do to me? Like today I was dressed, right? And I had this on. She'd say, "Ooh, this is nice."
Who said that?
My mother.
Oh.
And by the
Right,
time I
right.
left, she had it. It was ours. She'd say, "Oh, I really like that. You want to take me to the store to get it?" And I would just take it over and say, "Here, Ma, have it." Because my mother liked nice things.
Right.
But she wasn't rich. But
Right.
she
Just
she
right,
liked
right.
nice, good things, you know. But we never wanted for anything, and I don't know how they did
Right.
it. We always had everything, and
It's funny how people say it's really expensive to have kids. And so, how did they do it? Well, I remember who was it that was telling me a story? He goes, they used to always buy, it was my neighbor, they would always buy cans from the supermarket. It was Grand, you remember Grand Union?
yes,
Okay. The cans that the labels fell off, they would sell them. Like, say if a can
cheap,
is like
right?
super, but you didn't know what you were buying.
Hmm.
So I mean, she would come home with big bags of cans, unmarked cans, whatever. So you open it up, whatever it is, you're eating. So you could open up beets.
And don't
corn-
complain about any
yeah,
food.
and you know what?
Exactly.
Nobody ever complained though.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
know?
It's very true. But you know, today I do believe part of what is old is coming back a little bit with
Mhm.
since the pandemic, people have opened their eyes to a lot of things. Do you think that?
But I also agree that look, it's just like 9/11, a tragic.
Right.
And
Trauma.
everyone, I got to tell you something. Everybody, it was like it felt like, and I'm really sorry for this happening. And but when you think about it, it brought everybody together.
It did.
And then you know what? After a little bit of time, then
It's
everyone went
gone.
right back, and it reverted right back, and it really
Well,
killed me.
that's
It's
very,
like my
very
daughter, like I
true.
told you last time. My daughter turns around, she goes, "Dad, I'm glad COVID happened." And I said, "What do you mean?" I said, "A lot of people." She goes, "No, no, no, no." She goes, "You're home all the time." So from something bad, something good turned out.
That
To,
does
you
happen.
know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I
so
agree with it. I definitely agree with it. I mean, so I was telling you I went to that diner. You said you heard about it, Lindell, the one in Long Beach.
oh yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
so nice.
yeah,
It was
it is.
old,
Yep,
retro,
yep.
brand new. It looks like
Yeah,
they just did it.
yeah.
It's sparkling clean,
Yeah, I love Long Beach.
and it was a nice little diner on the corner.
Mhm.
And they say that on the weekends, it's called Lindell.
Mhm.
They have all the tables outside too. So I'd like to try that again. It was very, very nice. I like the place. I'm getting to know Long Beach. I never been to Long Beach in all these years.
Really.
I never did. He likes Long Beach, my Mr. P.
Anthony writes out, people who don't ask for anything always get better gifts. From May, we won't teach you. It's so old retro. Okay. But it's true though. I feel if you're constantly saying, "Oh, you know what? I remember dating this girl. I don't know. It could have been. Yeah, it was in the Marine Corps. I was in Hawaii, and we were just dating and whatever. And she on Waikiki is like Fifth Avenue. All the big names.
Mm,
She's walking into like a jewelry thing. Oh, this is really nice. This is really nice. I'm like, are you out of your mind?
that's crazy.
See,
That's like
The gold
a
digger
movie,
kind of like,
like
yeah.
what they did in Pretty Woman.
I'm like, first of all, why would you? I've only known you for a couple of weeks, and you're already,
Well, because she figured you had big pockets, so she wanted you to buy you stuff. That's it. You know.
I don't know.
You know, it's nice to go shopping with someone that you want them to buy you something, but it's nicer when they pick it out on their own
Right,
and they
I know,
decide
yeah.
to give it to you.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
remember my mother used to say that to me. She says, you know what? You don't realize something. She goes, Greg, it's always all or nothing with you. She used to say that to me when I was younger. And then she says, it's a little thing that means the most. She goes, don't buy 20 bouquets of flowers. Just bring one rose, you know? Bring one rose.
That's all she wanted?
Yeah, my mother said, not to my mom. My mom said, just women. She goes, you don't have to buy all these things. Just, you know what? Just a rose.
But
Just,
see, some women are different. Some women are fussy. Like my daughter knows when she sends me flowers,
Right.
she sends me a beautiful thing because I like.
well, no.
flowers.
That's a different story.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the.
Like if she
So
sent
every
me
time she
one
sends you flowers-
rose, I'd say, you know what, keep it. That's how I am about that flowers.
Oh wow.
No, I am bad that way. My daughter, nobody
No,
else.
no, 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 no.
If
You know what?
somebody
If
else
someone
did
has
it,
sent it to you, you won't. You'll say thank you, but you'll be like, listen, you cheap bastard.
no,
You
my
coulda got it.
daughter
Yeah,
is
yes, you
different
would.
because
No,
my
that's not
daughter
true.
knows me. She knows what I like. Somebody that you're
Yeah, but
dating doesn't know what you like, how you like this and how you like that.
yeah, but listen to me. You'll let them know that's not what you
Eventually,
want.
right? Yes.
See, but that's not nice.
No, I know, but like, there's very few things that I want a certain way. Flowers is something that I don't get. I didn't get it my whole life a lot.
Uh,
So when I started getting it, and then I used to order beautiful flowers for people always. It had to have a certain bow, a certain this. So my daughter knows that. So when she sends me something, it's like outrageous. And there's a
wow.
great florist on the corner of Dutch Broadway, cheap as shit,
Right.
and you get gorgeous centerpieces. So she happened to
All right.
find them.
She's hinting. That's what she said. She's hinting.
I got them.
See, that's
it's
like my mom.
beautiful.
There you go. You never asked, but she's letting you know.
She
There's
knows
a
them.
big florist. They're really cheap. And yeah, there you
And
go.
she sent me a beautiful centerpiece,
Did she?
really pretty. Yeah. But you know, everybody has different things that they just get that way about.
Right.
You know, I was reading the newspaper today in case anyone out there can't pay your tax bill. There are a lot of options. It's today's news day. Options if you can't afford to pay your tax bill. There's a lot of different things you can do, and because of the COVID, there's some programs. So Google options if you can't afford your tax bill, because a lot of us can't right now. Let's
Yeah,
face it.
that's true.
So that's like
true.
a little
You should hint that to.
bonus.
Just leave. Yeah, just put copies of your tax bill everywhere.
I
Put
got
it on your bed. Put it on your.
I got an email from
know.
my tax accountant today
Right.
saying, you didn't bring in the receipts. I'm like, I
Really?
know, I had some issues. I'm going
Right.
to do it today and tomorrow. It's April 5th.
I know. What do we have? No, but don't we have to like?
we do, but
it's
she
an
likes to
extent- yeah,
do. She
yeah.
likes to do it in advance.
But now Betty White. How old is Betty White?
I think she's 90. Isn't she like
90?
90 something? She's not 100
They
yet. I
found.
don't
They
think.
found. They found. No, not yet. They found something. Somebody found the will. It's $75 million. 75 or
Probably
something.
gonna
that she
give a
wrote.
lot away.
And yeah, but her dogs. They said her dog's gonna be very well off.
But
I'd be
see,
a
to
dog.
me,
I'd bark on all fours for
I
that.
like dogs, but you know what? When you have that kind of money, I know people that do that.
Yeah.
They give it to the dog
Yeah.
people. Why
Well,
not?
what's the name? Leona Helmsley.
Yeah, right. Well, she was another
Well,
one.
yeah, but she was but don't get me wrong, her family. I mean, but it was rough for her. And I mean, like I said, I don't take sides.
Yeah.
But you're leaving hundreds of millions for the dog or the cat or
Yeah,
whatever.
to me, I'd rather see you leave
Yeah,
it
you
to
know
someone
what?
that needs it.
Oh, she's
charity.
99. She's 99. Is it? She's
Betty
99,
White
yeah,
is 99.
Yeah.
So next year, can you imagine what kind
Yeah.
of thing that's going to be? Whoa. So listen,
99, yeah.
we're getting invited to the red carpet for Familia. Familia too. We're
Oh,
gonna.
really? Okay.
So I'm gonna need a dress.
Wear a denim dress.
I'm looking at these
Wear a denim
dresses.
dress.
Look at these. I wouldn't be wearing anything like that. But I'm
Alright,
excited
but-
about that.
Oh, yeah.
Are you?
I'm always excited just going anywhere.
Yeah, but this is like my first real red carpet. You've been to red
Well,
carpet.
yeah.
I've been to carpets, but
That are red.
not a red carpet. And guess what? It's going to be full of Italians
Here we go. again.
because
There
it's
we go again.
Familia too, the
Excuse
movie.
me, but wait a second.
It's just, it's the whole,
Okay.
it's the whole era of being in the room with all the Italianos for the movie.
Lord, I got you.
You got it, don't you?
Oh Lord.
And I know half of them now because they were all on my
Yeah.
email stream because we got involved with them
I
for
know,
the show.
because you're stalking the hell out of them.
No, I'm
that's
not.
why.
I'm being nice because I don't want to be. I don't want them to say, "Oh, that Valentina's just a pain in the ass." I don't do that.
No, never. That
No.
that you changed over?
Well, depends on who.
Yeah, right there. You
Peter
go. I was
Gaudio.
gonna say.
Peter Gaudio
Yeah,
sent
he's a
me a
great guy. He's a great
beautiful
guy.
message for Easter, and everything.
Did he?
Yes, I was shocked. I
No,
love
he's
the guy.
he's another class act. He's
He's a
he's a
class
great guy.
act.
He's a great guy.
He really is, and I
Hey,
met
Marty,
him
how
because
are you,
of
buddy?
his mother.
I'm sorry.
I met Peter because of his mother.
Did you really? Would you jam some flies down her throat?
No, I sent her a note on Facebook,
Okay, so close enough. All right.
and she called him
I love
up.
that. Not down his throat, but all on her
She
message.
called him up.
You saw every. I thought you saw his Tina Valentina message.
And he
message.
called. She called him up. He said, "Oh, Miss Valentina, she's the great lady," and he did. That's how he came to the
Oh
show.
my God.
So you know, it depends. You have to know how to
Oh,
be a pain in the ass. I know
got you.
how.
Yeah, no, I could never be.
No, I know,
You
but
know that.
there's a way and there's a way.
I feel bad even asking someone even to come on.
I know.
You know why? Because it's like I don't want to bother anybody.
Well, I haven't
mean, I
made an
feel like
enemy
that.
with any one person, and you know how it is.
Oh,
And
man.
you know what? He can kiss my big fat
Yeah.
fucking ass.
Oh, so really tell us how you feel.
Okay,
That
only one person,
of course I hope that
and
one
you
got
know who
all.
it is.
I hope it got all bleeped and.
2.5 years,
Yeah, I know. I
and
know.
that's
I know.
it.
You're right. You're
Those
right.
days
You're
are
right.
gone.
You know what? I
You could believe I
I
said
know. I
that,
couldn't
right?
believe you. Yeah, I'm just kind of. I'm a little taken back on that. Yeah. No. You know. And I was telling you for quite some
Yes,
time.
you are.
This person just. He's going to continue to just
But it took me.
enough.
It takes me
And
time.
2 years.
2.5.
Almost
really.
2.5 years. Oh yeah, right. 2.5. Yeah.
Yep. Hmm.
But
So thank you, but
yeah.
I had to find out. I had to do it my way,
Yeah.
and
Of course.
now
That's it.
forget about it.
I know. I know. I know.
See, because when I get to that point,
Yeah. I know.
that's
Got to
it.
give a quick shout out to Kathy. How are you, Kathy? And Teresa and Martin. Martin does a lot of taxes. All right. And Jen, I said good morning. And Beatrice, how are you, love? Marty Volk.
I like him.
He's a great guy. I
He's
swear
such
to
a
you, he really is.
doll.
I just hate the fact that he's just such a Yankee fan.
Oh
You know?
well, you know.
I got to tell you, he's a friend more than anything
He
else. I got to
sends
tell
such
you.
nice,
Yeah.
deep
Yeah.
messages on Facebook. He's
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
those
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
mushy
yeah.
things that
Oh
I
yeah.
think are great. I love them. Sometimes I copy his.
Do you?
Yeah.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, a lot of people share those messages sometimes.
He does a lot of the taxes. Um, disputes your taxes for every year to. I can't think my head is whatever. When you get your taxes lowered,
Oh yeah, what they're trying to sue me
yeah.
for now. There's a company trying to sue me. I'm
For
going
what?
to court with them.
What? Because you owe taxes?
Because because I
Oh,
sold
they
my
lowered
house
it?
and they lowered it to the new people. Hello.
Oh, so they're trying to get the money from you?
I told
Yeah,
them.
but wait a second. But wait. But technically, you own the house at the time. Wait,
The
wait, wait.
first
Stop. Wait.
not the second year.
Okay, wait. The first year, and he got the taxes reduced,
But
right?
the second year I didn't own the house. But they did it again, and they didn't realize that I didn't own the house. So guess what? So now they have me on a collection agency.
No, but you see, with that you could fight.
I'm going to. I called my old friend, the lawyer, Bernie.
Okay.
So he
Yeah.
wants to come over to fix it. I said, no, Bernie, you're coming over.
Well,
Just
Mr.
dictate,
Bernie.
just dictate the letter.
Yeah, Mr. Bernie wants to come on
He
over.
goes, I want to come over. I'll dictate the letter to you.
Yeah.
I said, no,
Yeah,
no.
you see what he said? He'll
Dictate the letter
to
to me.
you.
Yeah. But anyway, on Saturday, on
Yeah.
Friday, we had the grand opening of Envy Salon in Franklin
Tax
Square.
grievance. I'm sorry. Thank you, Anthony. Oh God, it was
What do you
killing me.
say? Oh,
No,
grievance.
because I couldn't remember. Just to grieve your taxes, and I'm sitting there trying to remember. Thank you so much, Anthony.
Yeah. So Envy Salon opened on Thursday.
Mhm.
A lot of the girls came,
Right.
and they gave away 50 free haircuts,
Oh wow. Okay.
and all the politicians came. It was
Okay.
very nice. They cut
Is
the
that her?
ribbon. No, but
Oh.
they all pretty. There's some pretty girls there. But they're also adding Botox,
Okay.
all kinds of things. It's right on Dogwood Avenue. And Bethany is a doll, and the other owner also, and I can't think of her first name, but they're going to come to G's too.
Okay. Good.
Yeah,
Good,
they're going to
good.
come and meet everyone because they're single.
Right.
And
They're
we're
all
telling
single.
them how nice it is to come here. And they're great ladies. Try them out. And they also have nail salon. You could get it if you call. The first 50 calls are getting a free gel. So it's nice. And you could call them, and they're
Yeah, I have
at
to go for my nails. My
Envy
gels
Salon.
are-
You should go. Go meet them.
Yeah.
They'll love you. They already said he's so cute. I said, I know.
Okay.
You know, everybody says that. Oh, he's so cute. You're so handsome.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Yeah. Well, they say it. They whatever they see pictures.
I change the subject anyway.
All right. He
here we
doesn't
go.
like compliments.
Anyway, Jennifer and A-Rod. What do you think? They said they're supposed to be getting a divorce.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
I
really
mean,
don't.
She's been around a little bit. You know, she's been
Obviously.
she's been passed around a little bit.
Well.
And more power to you. They always say celebrities could really only go out with celebrities because of the lifestyle.
Well, I don't think that's true. You might be lucky enough.
Majority. I mean, like what is it? Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
He's married. I think 30. Wait, I think he's been in movie business or something like that for over
yeah,
37
well,
years.
he's quite
And
a number.
but you know what though? His wife is not allowed to come. Him and I think who played Wolverine, the English actor.
Mm-mm.
Guys, somebody's got to help me. Hugh Jackman.
Oh, okay.
I think he has like 7 kids, whatever. But his wife is not allowed to come on set when they're doing. And
I
Denzel does the
believe
same thing
that. I
because you know
believe
what?
that.
I can imagine. I mean, Denzel doesn't play a lot of love roles.
Well, he does
You know, he
some.
does not many. I mean, most. You look at a guy like uh, Gerard Butler or the. I mean, they have scenes kissing and da 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 whatever.
Mm.
And I turn around, I'm like, I'd love to have those scenes. But you can imagine when you have a wife.
And they have a scene like that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know.
that's got to be tough.
So there's what's her name, Gabrielle, who's married to. She's married to Wade, the basketball player.
Mhm.
All right, and she's she's been on a lot of movies, and you know nothing. I mean, she's very very discreet, whatever it is, but she's kissed a lot of guys.
Mm.
And I turn around, it's like, would I be able to handle that? Probably easier than you
Maybe.
kissing some strange guy because
Right.
you're acting. So don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean it doesn't lead to something.
Well, it's true. It
You
could.
know, it could
I
lead
mean,
to
what
something.
the hell? You don't know.
Yeah. So it would lead to something
Nah.
every time.
Look, when I like somebody, then I'm a true blue. I am true blue. Look, I
Really?
was married for 47 years. Give me a break.
All right, that's true.
That's pretty damn good.
I don't know about for him, but
Now, you know
No.
what? Life is short today.
yeah.
My you know what my new 3 words are: be, here, and now. Those are 3 words.
Oh,
You got to be who you want to be.
I thought it was B.A. What does that woman say? Ho ho, ha ha. What is it? What is it?
Hey, hey, hey.
No. It
oh,
was
oh.
more like a ho 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 and a ha ha ha.
Yeah, that's it.
That's supposed to make you laugh.
Yeah, well,
So
she's going to be
B.A.
here May
See,
12th.
for her motto was be a hoe, but that wasn't like a,
No, we're not a hoe.
not a hoe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you got to really comment on Thursday's show. It was hysterical with our
well,
author
yeah,
from
yeah.
New Jersey. He was very
Thank God he was fine. You know what?
and
We
you
got a
know
little
what,
worried.
Thomas? He sent me a beautiful message.
Did he?
Yes, he loved it. He
Oh,
loved
good.
being in New York. And Cliff spent a lot of time with him.
Cliff
on
just looked
camera
at Cliff just watched him and said, "Oh man,
Cliff-
oh man."
Cliff,
He's
you're
like,
very
"Dude, I can't
quiet.
help you, my friend."
Cliff is
He
very
goes,
quiet.
"I gotta watch you from a distance."
Our cameraman,
Timber.
Cliff doesn't miss a trick. Let me tell you.
Cliff's looking like, "Oh, it's about that time." Mute. That's what he did.
But it was one for the books.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
definitely
that's for
one
sure.
for the
That's
books.
for
It
sure.
really, really was. I gotta say.
Yeah. Oh man, I felt bad for him.
I did too.
Yeah, but
But-
thank God he was okay. You know what it is? I think he had and I'm really sorry for jamming a cookie down your mouth, but but the poor guy, I think he had a sugar. I
He
think
had
the
a
sugar was a little
sugar.
low.
Yeah,
So
he
when
had
he
a
gave me the
sugar
cookie,
low.
it's kind of like I jammed it down his throat,
And
but
God
he was
knows
fine.
he had
And a
something
gallon
else
and a gallon of orange juice.
He had something else when he was sitting there too.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? It
forget
is what it
All
is.
right, all
It was a
right,
good
anyway.
show. It was funny.
Yeah, it really was.
And
It really was.
you know, those are the things that when they happen, that's why live is the greatest.
Yeah.
A live show is the greatest. Of course, I
Yeah.
like the Zooms; they're good, but I prefer the live. But
Yeah,
we're
'cause
still gonna have
you can't
some
edit. You
Zooms.
can't edit.
no, and that's the
And
best
you know what?
part.
That's like in acting. I always say the people that are on Broadway, they're true actors. I have to say.
Yes.
Because you know what? It's one take. That's it. There's no. All right, let's do this 4, 5, 6, 7 times, whatever. So for me, I've always said Broadway. My hat's off to you. You guys are amazing. That's why I love Broadway so much. Because when you mess up, you have to.
I love it
You just
too.
keep going. You know, you just keep going.
I can't wait for
Where,
the first
you know,
show. To
It,
go, be
it
able
is.
to
It is.
go.
It is open now,
They're
right?
saying what out November, right? October, November.
No,
or-
I thought. Is it?
There's something open now. I didn't know that. I have to find out.
Yeah, I didn't even know. Okay, I thought it was. But
So you know, things are
yeah,
good.
we definitely have to go. We'll go one day.
Yeah,
We'll go.
definitely. We'll go, and
Yeah, I love that.
I'm very excited. Our 150th show is coming up 2 weeks.
Oh Lord, this one, forget it.
2
What you-
weeks to. Oh, we're having a big bash on the 150th show. We are. We're going to invite people for breakfast to watch the show, but they have to be quiet.
Okay.
No, they have to be quiet, and we're going to have a great time on the one. Hey, 150 shows.
Yeah, 150
That's
shows.
a
No,
fucking
listen,
lot
listen,
of
listen.
fucking shows.
Wow, today she's on a roll. Oh, she's on a roll. What are you drinking today? Oh, it's
Coffee.
empty. That ain't no
Yeah,
coffee.
it was
that's
all
for sure.
coffee. No.
Wow,
Yeah, we're
Mr.
gonna
P,
have-
you're doing something to this one here.
we are going to have a good show on the 150th show.
Now, we
So
always
get
have a good show. We
2
always have.
weeks to plan it, and it's going to be spring flower motif.
What is it going to be?
Spring flowers,
Oh.
you know, pretty, yellow, sunshine.
Gotcha. I'll bring you one. Nah, I'll bring you flowers. Okay. I have to. You kidding me?
Cliff, you're going to be
100
here.
Of course.
Make sure you really.
You have
you're
to
not
wear a
al-
flowered
You're
shirt.
not allowed to go anywhere that day, honey. Even if you have a plan, you have to change it.
Yeah. Oh man. I turned around and I figured. I said this week is supposed to be really nice, and I'm supposed to do a lot of work outside because I have to get outside
You're
ready.
fixing it up,
Yeah,
right?
so I
You
have
can't
to.
wait.
Yeah, so I have a lot of.
Yeah, we've been talking. All the people that came to the beauty shop, we talked about. Geez, actually, Karen came, and Karen was telling everyone how
Oh
nice
yeah.
it's going to be outside. She
Right,
was
right.
pumping you up. She really was. It was
Yeah,
kind of
that's
nice.
that's
It was
sweet.
nice to hear.
That's sweet.
And you know, we had some newbies that came in. We even met this little guy from the horse ranch, a little Spanish guy. He came in. He must like the girls.
Which one?
He's a little guy that wears a hat from the horse ranch over on, you know, over in West
The
Hempstead there.
Esquire, the Esquire,
Yeah,
Esquire,
yeah.
yeah.
And he now he's a regular in the beauty shop. He likes, I think he likes
Oh,
the
he likes the girls?
Yeah, but sweet kid.
Right.
So I said, what do you do there? He goes, oh, a little bit of everything. So
Nah, you
God
pick up
knows what
horse
he
shit.
does. Yeah. So I
Hey,
said,
I
well,
gotta tell you something. I was
yeah.
really upset. I was really upset. I remember my two older kids when, you know, for the summers they would always come with me, and all of a sudden I said I'm gonna send them to horse camp, right? So I think they had maybe like 15 kids for the camp, and so I never stayed there. They were there for all day.
Was it
And
that
I
one
remember,
or a
yeah,
different
no,
one?
it's that one. It was that one, but it was a different owner. It was a
Yeah,
different
well,
owner. Now
Alex
the owner,
owns it now.
yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah,
a
yeah,
doll.
yeah, yeah, and it kind of really, it really pissed me off halfway through, and I said, "Aren't you?" I said, "How's the camp?" I mean, I'm asking. They're like, "It's okay, it's okay," but all they made them really do is like clean up,
Oh, that's not right.
and
No,
and I
no.
paid a pretty penny for that,
Oh,
and I
that's
turned
not
around
right.
and halfway through, that's when I went there and I said, "Listen, I understand, you know, the kids could contribute, but every day that's all they're doing is picking up. They spent more time cleaning the place.
And then they get to ride the horse?
No, cleaning the place was, say, a 6 hour day, and they had maybe a total of an hour of going on.
Oh, that was the old
Yeah,
owner.
it was the old owner. Yeah.
Well,
So,
the new guy's very into the disabled.
oh really?
Yeah, he puts the disabled kids on the horses and does a lot of
Oh,
that
that's
kind
great.
of stuff. But his name is Alex, and I know him. So this little guy that was in the shop, I'm like, I know your boss. He goes, who? He thought I was full of crap.
Right,
I
right.
said,
right.
Alex. He goes, oh, you know Alex? I said, yeah, do you? He goes, well, I
Yeah.
don't know too much about him.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's a nice kid.
You should say I have a couple of kids from him.
That I wouldn't say. You would say that, but I wouldn't. But anyway, it was a nice grand opening, and they really enjoyed it. And they want to meet you, so go get your nails
Yeah,
done.
no, listen. I've. Oh, you mean
The new place,
yeah, new
Envy.
place. Okay.
Yeah,
You got to tell me where it is.
yeah, right next to the Dogwood Inn, that bar that's it's up for
Oh,
sale.
oh. No, no, no. I think no, no. They bought it. Somebody bought it already.
And you
This
know what happened while I was in the salon? That's another thing. This nice young man comes in, and he's going to fix their plumbing. I say, he goes, oh, you're from the show. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't know you. Guess who he was? Somebody that you had the Lucky Bar with.
Okay.
I
All
was
right.
shocked.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
said, oh, Greg's a doll. He goes,
Yeah.
yeah, he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was it. But who the hell knew?
Right.
I didn't
yeah,
know who
right,
he was.
Yeah.
And he fixed their plumbing because I guess he's a nice guy. I don't know.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah. I'll definitely go by. I'll
He
definitely go
just
by.
was the plumber.
Okay. Enough. Thank
Okay.
you.
I was laughing. I was like, only me.
Yeah,
I need
the,
everybody.
Even Jennifer said, "Wait." Jennifer goes, "I'm coming to the 150th show."
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I don't think she is.
Yeah.
It's close.
Yeah.
Well,
No, she's right over here. She's right over
Oh,
here.
the other
Yeah,
Jennifer.
yeah, she's over here.
Okay.
So,
Good. Oh,
A lot of
Jenny
people,
C?
a lot of people wish happy. You know what I kept saying? Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
That's nice. Where was your brain?
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's texting me Happy Easter, and evidently when I just wrote Happy, and either Thanksgiving, whatever, or birthday, or whatever, and once I wrote it, then I would just copy it, so then I could just send it,
right.
and I sent it to like 3 people. Happy Thanksgiving, and like wrong holiday,
Oh,
and
that's
sent me the
funny.
bunny, a big thing of a bunny
Yeah,
like that,
those
which I thought
bunnies
was
were
funny.
cute that we got this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It
sent
was,
some
yeah,
nice GIFs.
Yeah.
That's what they're called, right?
Yep.
When I want GIFs, I just text my grandchildren. I
Do you
go,
really?
send me GIFs, and they send.
They said yeah, and in 2 seconds they
Yeah, because I don't know how to
Yeah.
find them.
no, that's because you see, you know what, something you just don't want to do it.
I
That's
know.
it. I love that.
True,
I
yeah.
don't know. Here, take my phone, do this. Meanwhile,
Yep.
she could do it. Look, the way you post, if anybody knows you,
I'm learning.
you could do it. No, stop,
I am
please.
learning. I'm learning, but I don't spread the rules anymore. I follow the rules. You post on your business page. You don't post on
Now, after
and you
150
share
shows,
to your personal page. From your business
Right.
page, you
That's
shared.
it.
I learned
Right.
the
But
hard way.
But I've been telling you
I
that.
know, but I
You
learned
see?
the hard way. I had to
Yeah.
be put in jail.
That's it. That's right.
So it's funny. But I have learned a lot since really working with you. You taught me a lot.
Oh, thank you.
You
You told me
have.
a lot too.
Yeah, I know. We
Yeah.
teach each other good things.
Oh yeah.
I wish I could do the phones like you, but that will never be, ever.
Yeah. You don't
Because
need
you
to.
got to, no, you got to have
You gotta have the
extreme
nose.
intelligence. The
See,
nose
the
knows.
nose.
Let's see, does it look like your nose? A little bit,
No, I
maybe.
don't have a nose like that. I have
Does
more
it
of
look
a-
like his
I
nose?
gotta-
Cliff, Cliff, does this look like his nose?
Thank you. You
Cliff
said
says
no.
no.
Okay.
Probably looks
That
like
your
mine.
nose. You see? I agree. All
I
right.
love this thing. This is hysterical. Really,
So anyway,
really is.
now it's almost time to say goodbye.
I know. We're
No,
running. Are we running late?
Yeah,
It
no,
looks like
we're just,
a few minutes
yeah,
late.
yeah, we're running a little on.
Yeah.
So
I think we started a little late. Well, I think that we're going to have more and more interesting shows. We're actually
no,
going on.
we're gonna have very dull and boring shows.
No, we're going on the Wildflower Show in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know. Looking
We've got
forward
to
to
drive to Deer Park.
that. Yeah.
They're all excited.
Look, yeah, I'm very excited.
And,
Mandy, I love you, hon.
Yeah, we can't wait to come.
Yeah.
And we have a nice bunch of items coming up here at the club, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
saw you were
Yeah.
posting a lot of stuff,
Yeah,
new bands.
yeah. So yeah, we have a lot, just so many. Just all you have to just do is like our page, like G's,
And it
and
comes
just follow us.
automatic,
Yeah,
right?
just and then you'll see all the bands. I hated that I can't remember all of the
Well,
the
that's
bands.
normal. Look,
But
we're
gotta give a
getting
quick
older.
shout out to Taz. Taz, I love you, hon. You're
Taz.
again. I apologize, hon. I love you so much and everything that you do for us. And I was kind of happy with the picture. You made
Yeah.
me look like Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, it was really good.
You
I have
know,
to post it.
Cornelius. You know, when I asked you to give me the bangs. But
I'm gonna.
no, I'm
I didn't
teasing.
post it yet because I was
Yeah.
busy all weekend.
Yeah,
But
so
Taz is gonna come back
yeah, she's
next
gonna come
time,
back. That's right. She'll be back in a couple of months. She told me.
and she loved coming here.
Yeah,
really
yeah. She
good.
was, and she's funny.
And she went
I turned
everywhere
around.
by
I said,
train.
I said, let me ask you something. Do you drink? I said, do you like this all the time? Or do you drink? She goes, I'm like this all the time.
Really?
Yeah, she
she's
really is.
Really
She's such a
character.
doll. She's such a doll.
And her friends sound like characters too,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because they were
Yeah.
watching and commenting. Really
So,
sweet.
Anyway, love. We have to
Yes.
thank a couple sponsors here.
Yeah, we have Aura Puro.
Aura Pure, you got to thank Teddy, Christina. Thank you so much for all your jewelry needs. He's right there. What is it? 700 Franklin Avenue.
Yeah, and then we have
And then we
Tranquility.
have Tranquility Spa, which is wonderful.
And the spring is here, guys.
No, he's 1033. Tranquility is 700. 700. I'm sorry.
Go
And,
for the
and-
for the Salt Cave, and tell them we sent you.
We had someone that went. A matter of fact, the president, the new president of Malvern.
She went?
She went. So she set up an appointment. She'd like to go. So I
Good.
said, yeah.
Great. Okay.
And so she looked at it. She thought it was really, really.
And in about a month, we're really going to be hitting out the hay on the girls' night out, men's night out,
yeah, that's it.
bachelorette
Yep,
parties,
yep,
parties here at night for the bachelorettes after the spa,
Yep.
dinner.
And then, okay, Kathy. Yes, please watch Kathy Williams on her paparazzi. Okay, she sells paparazzi jewelry.
Yeah,
So,
$5 only.
Yeah, $5. She has great jewelry. So you have to definitely tune into her. She goes. I don't remember what day, hon, but just put it on our page so you could always just find out where, what time that she'll have. And she has really great pieces. It's
Yeah,
really
this is
nice.
actually one of her
Yeah,
pieces.
is
She
it?
bought it for
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
really,
when
really
Greg
nice.
buys me
Yeah.
jewelry.
See, there you go. She doesn't ask. She just looks and says, "I like."
I say thank you.
That's it. Yes, you do. I'm very big on that.
Yes,
And
I am
then
too.
also Jackson Hewitt Taxes. Prince, he's an amazing guy. I love you. Thank you for everything that you do, everything you've done for, especially me. You've helped me out quite a bit, and I'm
Sounds
very,
like a
very,
great
and I'm
guy.
very, very grateful. And he's right there in Franklin Square.
Go see
You
Prince.
definitely have to go see Mr. Prince.
And he's right there. I
Yep.
mean, you just pull right in
Yep,
front,
yep,
and there
yep.
he is.
And so all our watchers and viewers and listeners, thank you so much. And this is it's kind of nice, just you and I.
It kind of was, like, kind of,
Yeah.
because we don't really get a chance to
Yeah,
talk
that's right. I know. It's true.
bullshit. You
Yep.
know, shoot. I said to Susan Mack, I said, we're going to shoot the shit today.
Yeah.
You
that's
want
all.
to come, but you don't have to because she
Yeah.
likes to help out. I'm
Right,
like, I
right,
don't
right,
have
right.
a lot of work for you today. So she didn't. She
Oh,
said, you know what? I'm going
Real
to stay
quickly,
home.
I want you, a real true redhead, an actress. Do you know of any?
Well,
A
Lucille
true.
Ball.
No. Okay, wow. You see, you know what? There was another friend that was here the other night, and that's who I said, who's a real true? She goes, Lucille. Now, Lucille Ball was a real true redhead?
Yes. She was. She was a redhead.
Wow. And there aren't many people that were, that I could say that are really
True.
pretty true.
She was
You
gorgeous.
know, everybody's dyeing their hair and
Yeah, well, now
and
red is
how about for a male?
what, a real true redhead
Yeah,
male?
yeah. Would you say? And I don't think what is it?
I guess
I
Buttons.
don't think
What was his name? The guy Buttons. He was he was an actor, comedian.
Red Buttons.
Red
Yeah, but he
Buttons.
wasn't good looking. He was ugly as hell.
No, but he was funny.
All right, well, I said good looking.
Good looking.
Nah.
Redhead? I don't really. I have to think about it.
Julianne Moore. That's right. She's she's pretty. Julianne Moore's pretty. That's right. Julianne Moore, female.
Yeah, but male, I'd have to
But
really
male,
think
yeah.
about it.
And don't say this Prince George or whatever his name, Harry.
No,
or,
I don't. Trust
yeah,
me, he's not my
yeah,
type
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, and it's it's so true. You don't find many really pretty gingers, as they call them.
Do you know? I meant to tell you. I almost had the hockey team from England on. They're hanging out in the bagel place. I started talking to them. Right,
course.
6 guys, English, great, voices.
Right.
I gave him the card. I said, "Come, call me. Come on. I love your voices." So he says, "Oh,
Okay.
really?" I said, "You want to come on Monday?" He said, "I can't. We have school." I said, "All right, then call me." So they're going
Right.
to come on.
Okay.
6 adorable, kids, soccer players from England.
Here we go. All right. Anyway, listen, it was a great show. Anyway, hon, thank you so much. And tune in on us on Thursday.
Yeah.
All right, guys. And it's a
Right.